going on, everyone? We have to go over AVANTIS today because, as you can see, AVANTIS is up 10% in the last 24 hours. So we're going to talk about what I think is about to happen next. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Go ahead and become a member of the channel, guys. But anyways, let's hop straight into this. So as you can see, we are down 10% in the last 24 hours here on AVANTIS. Or up 10%, and you can also see we're down 17% in the last 7 days, 24% in the last 14, and 30%, and well 34% in the last 30 days. The 24-hour trading volume at 112 million, market cap 143 million, priced at 55 cents. And also our holders are still increasing. Now we're at 103,000 holders. So now remember, 2 weeks ago we only had 82,000 holders. Now we have 103,000. So even though they tried to shake people out, we got people coming back in. So, you know, there's more people coming into AVANTIS than are leaving. So that's a good sign right there. But yeah, everything's been going good. You know, some people are more optimistic with AVANTIS now. We're seeing the bullish people come back in that are ready for it to pump and take off, giving their little takes on it. But what I wanted to talk about is what I see coming up here next. So currently, we are inside of a downtrend here after getting rejected all the way up here at 63 cents inside of AVANTIS. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, Bitcoin, everything is following Bitcoin. It has the exact same look. Like, look at this right here, and then do the same thing with AVANTIS. Like, this drop right here just now happened in both Bitcoin and AVANTIS. The chart might look slightly different, but just know everything is following Bitcoin, right? All you got to do is look at this right here and then look over here at Bitcoin, and you'll probably end up seeing the same thing. So let's come back here and go to Bitcoin, and then you see the same thing, the same pullback that we just now seen. So obviously everything's following Bitcoin. So what I really want to show you guys is what's happening in the charts for Bitcoin. So currently Bitcoin is in an oversold area, right, on the % trend exhaustion. But when you come over here and you look at the weekly chart for this, it's not completely done yet. The pattern is not completely done. Now, there might be a break in the pattern this time. Like, there could be a temporary uptrend followed by another pullback. I still feel like Bitcoin might pull back to 85K to complete the 32% drop, just like how we've done in these previous times, with this bull flag over here and a 32% drop, with this bull flag here / falling wedge and a 32% drop. And then we have the bearish expanding triangle. If you don't know what that is, this is a bearish expanding triangle right here. And we were going up into that bearish expanding triangle, and we did exactly what you do in a bearish expanding triangle. I was hoping that it would do it up here, but it did it down here, and it broke down into a falling wedge. And then inside of this falling wedge is pretty much what we're trading in right now. Falling wedges are in general bullish signals down here, as you can see at the bottom left, the falling wedge. And typically that's what they look like, but we usually see them going into falling wedges from an uptrend. But this is going into a falling wedge from a downtrend, which could cause this one to be invalidated. So we actually might see us breaking down on the downside from this falling wedge, even though it doesn't typically happen with falling wedges, just off the strength of it being in a downtrend. And not only that, we're also building what we call a bearish symmetrical triangle. So there's a bullish symmetrical triangle, and then there is a bearish symmetrical triangle. So the only difference is, where did we come into the symmetrical triangle from? Did we come into it from an uptrend like this one right here, or did we come into it from a downtrend like this one right here? That would be the difference between a bullish and a bearish one. So if you see over here, we came into the symmetrical triangle from a downtrend. So this is also a bearish symmetrical triangle, and these have a 54% win rate, and I believe the falling wedge has like a 72% win rate to the upside. So there is a chance, there's a higher likelihood now that we could quite possibly break down a little bit more, but still we'll have to see. And at the end of this bearish symmetrical triangle, we'll end up seeing if we pull back to here and then continue after that, or if we do something like this and just continue up, or if we do this and then go up. It could be either one of these things, but we're gonna have to see what happens. It's not really about predicting what happens. It's about knowing what's going to happen after what happened happens, right? And I know that probably sounds crazy, but this is exactly what I mean. Like, it's not about predicting whether it's going to go down or going up. It's about knowing where is it going to stop when it goes down so you can benefit on the bounce. And what I'm looking at is 85K. So 85K is that level that I'm looking at. If we break down for it to be a huge move to the downside, like another huge liquidation followed by another massive pump back up to 100K. So this could be an easy trade for a lot of people out there. Even if you're just like screw it, like you just want to do Bitcoin, you don't even want to mess around with everything else. You ride this back up to 100K, 99K, get 15% right there, right? You can do that. So I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening here with this. We'll see if we end up pulling back down to the downside here on Bitcoin. But remember, that also affects AVANTIS a lot. So I know we're talking about AVANTIS in this video, but still, guys, you got to pay attention to Bitcoin. We just broke out of a falling wedge here inside of AVANTIS. So now we can't really say we're inside of the pattern anymore. So we can just go ahead and take that out. So now we just got to watch out for new patterns. Like, we can see something quite possibly forming up here, but we can't be too quick to hop on it. You have to make sure that the pattern is actually a legit pattern. So we'll see what we can do. If we bounce off the top here, it can be some weird irregular pattern, but we'll see. But anyway, shout out to all the members out there. Again, it all depends on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin is starting to pull back, then expect to see 40 cents soon. If Bitcoin breaks, that's pretty much what I mean. If Bitcoin breaks, not if it just starts to pull back, but like if it breaks 99K and it starts dumping all the way down to 85K, then yeah, prepare for 40 cents / 28 cents inside of AVANTIS. If Bitcoin breaks out to the upside, starts going up towards 108K, then I would say it wouldn't be too far-fetched to think that we can get up to 68 cents soon. So that's going to be the next level because we already broke this. So if we do continue on the upside, and then 68 cents is the next price target before the next pullback, and then the next pump up to 79 cents. So anyways, this is all I got for you guys today. Shout out to all the members of the channel, guys. Go ahead and become a member of the channel if you haven't done that yet. All you got to do is hit that join button right next to the subscribe button. And if you become a member, it's only $9.99 per month. I'll go over any stock or crypto that you want me to go over. I'll do a technical analysis video on it. All you have to do is become a member and then leave a comment on any one of my videos. And then I'll go over that technical analysis for you and make a whole video. So go ahead and do that. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to the new members. Hit the like button and subscribe. Again, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's see where this thing goes. As always, I'll be back with another video.